which is very, very exciting. Can't wait. Hopefully they go back to back. That's the sport, Ragless.
Good stuff. Thanks so much, Brenton. Catch you tomorrow. Well, rain clearing this evening with sunny days ahead. Jessica has the weather outlook right after the break. In the meantime, take note of tomorrow's speed cameras.
Hi, it's Rue Dits and Loz from Triple M Breakfast.
Turn us on tomorrow morning for the latest Adelaide news, traffic and weather.
And don't miss Adelaide's most listened to segment, The Rumour Mill.
On 104.7 Triple M.
Hello. Well, after a day-long steady rain event, it's sort of just getting to the point now where there's nothing quite falling out of the sky at the moment here at Mitcham, but certainly it's been a rainy old day. We've had a few millimetres in the city. The temperatures didn't want to budge underneath all of that cloud cover, so we got up to just above 20 degrees, and right now it's around 19 degrees in the city. Around the suburbs, well, the temperatures were pretty stubborn, not rising all that far. We got up to 20 degrees at Mawson Lakes and Noarlunga, and actually it was only 17 degrees at Mount Lofty today. In terms of the rain, well, we've seen around 6 to 7 millimetres through the hills. A lot of areas on the plains were around that 1 to 4 millimetre mark, so it certainly wasn't, super heavy, but it was just steady rainfall, which gave a kind of a gloomy but kind of nourishing feel as well. Now, the heaviest rain, though, the problematic rain, is happening to our north, where we've got flooding warnings in place. So nearly 30 millimetres near Udnadatta, where we've got the outback flooding happening, 14 millimetres at Mount Mary, while through the south it's been more of a peaceful pace, 6 millimetres at Mount Gambier, 5 millimetres at Robe, and temperatures just making it to the high teens through the southeast today. Have a look at the charts. You can really see where that rain is coming from. It's the big chunky low in the middle of the country there, and then it's sort of dragging that moisture down towards Adelaide and through to Victoria as well. So Melbourne's in for a showery day tomorrow with a top of 21. Canberra could also see a few showers with 24, while Sydney just looking overcast and warm with 31 for a top. Back to South Australia, and I think the outback towns will be glad to see the heaviest rain is eventually pushing off to New South Wales, because we're already underwater through there. But the rain's not all over. We've still got heavy rainfall possible around Udnadatta, Roxby Downs, Broken Hill, temperatures in the mid-20s. It could still be a little overcast at Nurayutpa with 23 and Murray Bridge with 25, but we should see that sun peeking back through from Victor Harbour down through to Mount Gambier as the skies dry out. Now, where the rain is still causing problems, up around Udnadatta, Moomba, Coober Pedy, warnings are still in place there for intense rainfall, and totals up to 120 millimetres. Of course, the warnings have been in place for weeks now around there. On local waters, winds southeasterly 10 to 15 knots and seas below a metre. And hard to believe it looking at today's grey skies, but come tomorrow we're back to dry weather around Adelaide, just partly cloudy conditions in the mid-20s and the top of 26 degrees for Adelaide. Finding up even further after that, in fact, very steady and consistent with a pattern there of 28 degrees for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And the last weekend of the Fringe Festival looking fantastic as well, Brenton.
And I love that sweet sound of crickets after a decent rain. Thanks so much, Jessica. Beautiful. And thank you for joining us. That's 9 News for this Monday. Stay watching now for a current affair with further news updates to follow. From all our team, we hope you enjoy your evening here on 9. Good night.